I offer thanks to you, ever-living sovereign, that you have restored my soul to me in mercy. How great is your trust.
Boker Tov, good morning, everyone. You can say good morning. That's nice of you. So we are about to start our Shacharit Shel Shabbat, our morning service for Saturday for Shabbat. And I'd like to invite you to take your phone and to turn it off and to make sure that it's quiet. Now, if you want to have pictures from Jacob's bar mitzvah, we have somebody taking pictures, so there's nothing to be worried about. And this is also being recorded, so you can find this on YouTube. This is even being streaming.
I was not aware of that.
Yes, you know,
that's nice.
People can find you online right now, so people are liking you. So one of the important things that happened in this Shacharit Shel Shabbat, in this morning of Shabbat, is that Jacob is coming up to the Torah. He is in the transition between being a child and a very young man, according to the Jewish.
Very young man.
You're young.
Very young.
According to the Jewish tradition, and he's going to be leading services with us today. So I invite you to, as I said, to leave your devices behind or in your bags, and to take this device. We call this device
a book.
Sidur,
yes.
Or prayer book.
It is a.
I invite you to open that. Jacob, those comments are not written in your book.
All right. Our service continues on page 194.
I said that, don't worry.
With
no, we are not there yet. So
blessing for bodies.
That's next. So we are starting our service on page 192, celebrating this space that we create together, this sacred community in this morning of Shabbat. Matovu alecha Yaakov, how wonderful are your tents, Jacob, and your houses, Israel, on page 192.
Shemotecha Israel. Our service continues on page 194 with a blessing for our bodies. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who formed the human body with skill, creating the body's many pathways and openings. It is well known before your throne of glory that if one of them wrongly be opened or closed, it would be impossible to endure and stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Chol Basar Umfli La'asot.
Amen. So after doing the blessing for our bodies, we are going to invite your parents to present you with your talit. And that's the shawl that we use to surround our bodies with when we are praying. It reminds us the love of the mitzvot and the love of our parents. So every time that you wear your talit in the future, you will remember that you were brought into this world and surrounded by an everlasting and deep love. So Joe and David, please come.
Your Torah to be held high by parents and children, and taught by one generation to the next. Whatever has befallen us, our people have remained steadfast in loyalty to the Torah. It was carried into exile in the arms of parents that their children might be deprived of their birthright. And now we pray that you, our child, will always be worthy of this inheritance. Take its teaching into your heart, and in turn pass it on to your children and those who come after you. May you be a faithful Jew, searching for wisdom and truth, working for justice and peace. Thus will you be among those who labor to bring nearer to the day when Adonai shall be one and God's name shall be one.
Continue on page 196 with the blessing for our souls, Elohai Neshama. Elohai Neshama Shenatata Bi Tehorahi Elohai Neshama Shenatata Bi Tehorahi Elohai Neshama Shenatata
My God, the soul that you have given me is pure. You created it, you shaped it, you breathed it into me. And you protect it within me. For as long as my soul is within me, I offer thanks to you, Adonai my God, and God of my ancestors, source of all creation, sovereign of all souls. Praised are you, Adonai, in whose hand is every living soul and breath of humankind. Baruch atah Adonai, asher b'yado nefesh kol chai,
ruach kol basar ish. We are on page 198 for the daily miracles, where we try to recognize or try to think, even if you don't find the word written here, our daily blessings, the things that make your routine, your personal routine, possible. Please join us.
Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind and the ability to distinguish day and night.
Amen. Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam,
who opens the eyes of the blind.
Amen.
Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive.
Amen.
Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen.
Amen.
Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ma'obish arumim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, anoten le'afko. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ha'ma'avir shena me'enai u'numa me'afapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'atzani b'tzelem Elohim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben horim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Zer Yisrael bigvura. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Zer Yisrael b'tifara. Amen. Every day we remind ourselves our obligation to reconnect with the source of our inspiration. Please join me on page 204 for the Blessing for Torah study. Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kadishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah. V'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, b'divrei Torah. V'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, לעסוק בדברי Torah.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage in the words of Torah.
O Adonai, our God, let the words of Torah be sweet in our mouths, and the mouths of your people Israel. So we, our descendants, and the descendants of all your people Israel, may know you by studying your Torah for its own sake. Blessed are you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, hamelamed Torah le'amo Yisrael.
We're on page 206. אלו דברים שאין להם שיעור, שאדם אוכל פירותיהם בעולם הזה, והקרן קיימת לו לעולם הבא.
These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world. While the principle remains in the world to come, they are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with the guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all.
We're on page 212 for the blessing for the psuke, the simbra, the verses of praise, in which we try to undertake the hard work of elevating our souls. Baruch shamar v'haya olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reishit, Baruch shemo, Baruch omer ve'oseh, Baruch hu, Baruch goser u'mekayem, Baruch shemo, Baruch merachem al haaretz, Baruch hu, Baruch merachem al ha'briot, Baruch shemo, Baruch meshalem sachar tov liryav, Baruch hu, Baruch chai la'ad v'kayam la'netzach, Baruch shemo, Baruch podeh u'matzil, Baruch hu, Baruch shemo, Baruch atah Adonai, melech mehulal, batishbachot. On page 214, Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat.
Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Lai 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 lai. Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir leyom HaShabbat. Lai 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 lai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha. Tzari v'lo havlat tabo. Mizmor shir le'yom HaShabbat. Mizmor shir le'yom HaShabbat. Mizmor shir le'yom HaShabbat. La 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 la.
Happy are those who live in your house. Ashrei yoshbei beitecha odi alelucha sela. We are on page 215. אשרי העם שכך אדוש, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו, אשרי העם שכך אדוש, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו, אשרי יושבי ביתך, הודי הללוחות סלע, אשרי יושבי ביתך, הודי הללוחה סלע, אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו, אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. תהילת לדוד, ארוממך אלוהי המלך, בעברך שמך לעולם ועד.
בכל יום אברכך, ועלה שמך לעולם ועד.
גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, בגדולתו אין חקר.
דור לדור ישפך מעשיך, וגבורותיך יגידו.
הדר כבוד עודך, בדברי נפלאותיך עשיך.
וזוז נורותיך יאמרו, וגדולתך ספרנה.
זכר רבתך יביאו, וצדקתך ירננו.
חנון
ברחום אדוני, ערך אפיים וגדול חסד. טוב אדוני לכל, ורחמיו על כל מעשיו.
יודוך אדוני כל מעשיך, וחסידיך יברכוך.
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו, וגבולתך ידברו.
להודיע לפני אדם גבורותיו, וכבוד אדם מלכותו.
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. סומך אדוני לכל הנופלים, וזוקף לכל הכפופים. עיני כל אליך ישבנו, ואתה נותן להם את אוכלם בעתו. פותח את ידיך, ומצביע לכל חי רצון. צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, וחסיד בכל מעשיו.
קרוב אדוני לכל קורב, לכל אשר יקראו באמת.
רצון ידע ויעשה, בית שבתם ישמע ויושיעם.
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו, ואת כל הרשעים ישמיד.
Here on the bottom of page 216. תהילת אדוני ידבר פי וירנם כל בשר שקודשו לעולם לעולם בהר אנחנו נברך מעתה מאדוני הללויה 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 page 218. Take a deep breath. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 Onan Shama, hallelujah, Onan Shama, hallelujah, 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 Onan Shama, hallelujah, hallelujah, Onan Shama, hallelujah, hallelujah.
We are on page 220.
Even if our mouths were full of song as the sea, and our tongues full of joy and countless waves, and our lips full of praise as wide as the sky's expanse, and were our eyes to shine like sun and moon, if our hands were spread out like heaven's eagles, and our feet swift like a young deer, we could never thank you adequately, Adonai, our God and God of our ancestors. To bless your name for a 10,000th of many myriads of times, you granted favors to our ancestors and to us.
On page 222 for Shochenad. Shochenad marom ekadosh shemo וכתוב לנו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאוות תהילה בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתרומם ובקרב קדושים תתקדש ובמקלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל ברינה יתפאר שמך מלכנו לך בכל דור ודור ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ כי לך נאה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו שירו שבחה ליל בשמרה עוש וממשלה נצח גדולה וגבורה תהילה ותפארת קדושה ומלכות ברכות והודעות מעתה ועד עולם. We're on page 224. To separate between our daily blessings and the Shema section of our service with Hetzi Kaddish.
Yitkadol vayikadosh shemei rabbah El madivrach yerotei ve'el michmachutzei v'chayechon uvyomechon uchaye b'chol beit Yisrael bagala uvizman kariv v'imru amen Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach Vayishtabach, Vayitpa'ar, Vayiraman, Vayinaseh, Vayitadar, Vayitaleh, Vayitalal, Shemei Kedusha Brechu, Le'olam min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiram be'alma, V'emiru, Amen.
Please rise first on page 226 for Baruch. Be seated. We're on page 228. Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu, melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam. Yoter or u'rei choshen, say shalom, shalom, u'rei tzachon. Yoter or u'rei choshen, say shalom, shalom, u'rei tzachon, u'rei tzachon, u'rei tzachon.
In mercy, you illuminate the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness, you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom, you formed them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai, our God, for the excellent work of your hands and for the lights you created. May they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. And together we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. I'm trying to embrace that light, to take that light into our lives. we surround ourselves with a sense of love, with a sense of a deep love. We are on page 230 for Ava Rava. תורתך באהבה ואהב עינינו ותורתך ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך וייחד לבבנו לאהבה ולידע את שמך הגדול והנורא ואתה אחדות נהגלה ונשמחה נגלה ונשמחה בישועתך אליי 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 And I invite you, if you are wearing a talit, to put the four corners of your talit together. You got all of them. And to follow Jacob at the bottom of page 230.
Gather us in peace from the four corners of the earth, and lead us upright to our land. For you, O God, work wonders. You chose us. Truly, you drew us near to your great name, that we might acknowledge you, declaring you one in love. Praise be you, Adonai, who chooses your people, Israel, in love.
Baruch atah Adonai, הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. You can turn the page, close your eyes, and take a deep breath, and try to connect your soul, your neshama, with your breath, your neshima. Take a deep breath, and become one. Shema Yisrael Adonai Echad. We are on page 234. It's you.
When do you want me to start? ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך והיום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטפטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We are in the middle of page 236. You might join Jacob in the room.
Adonai said to Moses as follows: Speak to the Israelite people and instruct them to make for themselves fringes on fringes
On the corners of their garment, Jacob, is this. Exactly this. And they say, look at it and recall all the mitzvot. Not you are becoming bar mitzvah today. That's exactly for you, for us. When you wear this talit, every time you see this fringe, you are supposed to remember that we are obligated to the mitzvot. Now you can keep going.
on the
Let
corner.
them attach the color of blue of the fringe of each corner. Sorry for interrupting you. I promise not to do that anymore during the service.
All right. On the corners of their garments throughout the ages. Let them attach a cord of blue to the fringe at each corner. That shall be your fringe. Look at it and recall all the commandments of Adonai and observe them, so that you don't have to follow your heart and eyes in your lustful urge. Leman tizkeru v'yasitem et kol mitzvotai v'yatem kedoshim Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzitziechem me'eretz Mitzrayim, leot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, emet.
Adonai Elohechem, emet. אמת ויציב באהוב, בחביב ונורא ואדיר בטוב ביפה, הדבר עשה עלינו לעולם בהד. We continue with the silent reading over page 238. In great joy, Moshe, Miriam, and Israel responded with song to you, all of them proclaiming, "Who is like you, O God? Mi chamocha v'elim Adonai," on page 240. Rock of Israel, rise in support of Israel and redeem Judah and Israel as your promise. Our Redeemer Adonai Tzebaot is your name. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gaal Israel. Please rise on page 242 for Tfilat Amidah. Adonai, Eloheinu, Eloi Aboteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasidei Avot ve'Imaot, Umevii Geula לבני בניהם, למען שמו ברעה. מלך חוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם וזרעת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי קדימתה, רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים וחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים בלולי עולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך אמיץ ומחיה, ומציע משועה. נאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, לחיי המתים. לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מלון, ככתוב היה נביאך, וכנס זרע מן. קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, אלוהים כל הארץ. קדושתך, קדושתך, נגיד. שבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא יבוש, לעולם, לעולם ועד.
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור.
לדור ודור,
נגיד עוד לך. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור.
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור נגיד עוד לך. ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Continue with the silent reading of the Amidah. לציון ברחמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, צריך לבוא לציון. מודים אנחנו לך שתעבוד לנו ולא יבותינו במותינו לעולם בעת. צורך יהנו מגן ישנו, אתה עוד לדור ודור. נודה לך במספר תהילתך. אלה בוקר בצהריים, הטוב, כי לא כולם מכבד עליך במונותים לך, ועל כולם יתברך יתומה שלך. אדוני. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, grace, kindness, and mercy to us and to all your people, Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. And on page 260, for Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom bimroma.
Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen.
Oseh Shalom bimroma, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu.
Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael.
Just before that we proceed and we move forward into our Torah service, I would like to invite you to dedicate yourself 2 minutes for a flute and piano meditation. Open the ark, and we'd like to invite all Jacob's family, all those that will participate in the transfer of the Torah. Em kamocha va'Elohim Adonai ben kemaasecha malchutecha malchut chol olamim וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוש לעמו ייתן. אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. Jacob, the book of Pirkei Avot in the Mishnah starts by saying, משה קיבל תורה מסיני ומסרה ליהושע ויהושע לזקנים והזקנים לנביאים, בנביאים מסרו על אנשי הכנסת הגדולה. Moshe received Torah from Sinai, and he transferred Torah to Joshua, and Joshua to the elders of Israel, and the elders of Israel to the prophets, and the prophets to the people of the great assembly. And all the way, generation by generation, generation by generation, we have been transferring Torah. And today, your parents, holding Torah, holding this tradition of love and of commitment, they transfer to you the Torah. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, Uneromema Shemo Yachdav. Lecha Adonai Agedora ve'agevora ve'atiferet ve'hanetzach ve'ahod ki kol hashamayim u'ba'aretz ki kol hashamayim shakoach haaretz Adonai hamamlacha yamin na'aseh bechol berosh la 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 cool la 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 Shabbos la 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 Shabbat Shalom la 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 good Shabbos Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom la 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 You may be seated. You're not. You stay here. So, Jacob, just to make sure that we got the right thing. Well, good luck to us. Now, do you know what Torah portion we are reading? Toldot. Are these microphones, Zach, working? No, they're not. No, are. Good. So what Torah portion are we reading?
Toldot.
Toldot. And you know what's Toldot about?
It's about Isaac and Rebecca.
And Jacob and Esau.
Jacob,
You're right.
Yeah, and they
Good. And you will
family
teach us
feuds.
about Toldot actually toward the end. Toward the end. So we are going to first read the Torah, and then you will try to share with us a couple of ideas about what we read. Is it right? Say yes.
Yes.
Good. And I know that. You know why? Because I have your speech here.
That's nice.
So don't worry. So that's the reason I know that. So we are going to start our Torah reading that you can find on what pages of our Humashim? That's always an important question. You can find that in the red books. No, you have that in the program. You can find that right here.
Props to my mother.
You can use this paper, and you are absolutely covered. So
Thank
you
you,
can
Mom.
find that, thanks to Joy, you can find
Thanks, Mom.
on page 6 of your programs or little books or Jacob's book, you can find the first Aliyah that we are going to read. We are going to call for the first Aliyah. Simon?
Oh, that's me.
That's you. This. Oh. יעמדו, יעמדו, לעלייה ראשונה לתורה, נחמה בת יהודה, בדוד Ben Meir, Joy Simon and David Simon, for the first Aliyah in this day of grand joy, in which their son come up to the Torah and becomes a bar mitzvah. Take over. Fine, that's fine. Let's start again. First, where is the Torah reading? Cantor Shannon. Do we have that?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
It's going to be in this column.
Where are we? Where the second?
Here we go. We want.
You want to point that. Well, you have the finger. So you need to use this thing.
There's your
Now point that. Now show your mom and your dad where you're going to read from.
Yeah. All right. Is it in this column?
Right here.
This one over here.
All right. Via Vo.
Yes, sir. It's going to be.
So we are trying to find it. See?
There it is, right there. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. Now Joy and David, can you point that? Now that they are pointed, now we can do the blessing. Baruch Adonai mevorach leolam vaed.
Adonai hambarach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayavo el aviv, vayomer avi, vayomer hineni mi ata beni, vayomer Yaakov el aviv, anochi Esav bechorecha, asiti kaasher dibarta elai kumna sheva, v'ochla mitzidi. Bavur tvarachani navshecha. Vayomer Yitzchak el beno mazeh miharta limso bani. Vayomer ki hikra Adonai Elohecha lefanai.
Shar koach. You need to point where we ended. Right here.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'chuchinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Yamdu Ishar koach. We call for the second Aliyah. Stephen Simon. Shlomo. Stephen Shlomo Meir. Yamod for the second Aliyah Torah. Shlomo Meir. Stephen Simon.
You're in this column. You want to scoot it over a little bit? You're at
Point me where we are first.
Vayomer Yitzchak el Yaakov. Let's see. Okay.
Right here. You can point. Shlomo. You go here.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayomer Yitzchak el Yaakov גשנה בעמושך בני, אתה זבני אסף, אם לא ייגש יעקב אל יצחק אביו באימשהו, ויאמר הכל כל יעקב בידיים ידי אסף, ולא הכירו כי היו ידיו. כדי עשיו אחיו שעירות ויברכהו, ויאמר אתה זבני עשיו, ויאמר אני.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah temet, v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
יישר כוח.
Baruch tiheh.
יישר כוח. מזל טוב. יעמדו for the יעמוד for the self עלייה, שמואל בן יהודה על עליית תורה.
I need to find my spot. So where would you end?
It's my uncle.
Thank you.
So we're going to point the Torah, so you can point with your talit, the reading, so you tell the reader where he's supposed or she's supposed to read, and now you can do the blessing.
Baruch Hu Adonai Havarach. Baruch Adonai Havarach Le'olam V'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher B'charbanu Mikol Ha'amim V'nota Lanu To. Baruch Atah Adonai Notena Torah.
Amen. Vayomer hagisha li ve'ochla mitzeid beni למען תברכך נפשי, ויגש לו ויאכל, ויבא לו יין וישת, ויאמר אליו יצחק אביו, גשנה ושכה לי בני, ויגש וישק לו, וירח את ריח בגדיו, ויברכהו, ויאמר ראה ריח בני כריח שדה, אשר ברכו אדוני.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'drakenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Here's what's going to happen. Now you can thank all those that came up to the Torah for you. Now you're going to go somewhere else. And so here's the thing.
Okay, we're gonna.
Almost anybody, just right here. See here, so it takes some time. So every time that somebody comes up to the Torah for the first time, I try to explain that. Jake already read from the Torah, but a katin, a little kid, can't read from the Torah, as a matter of fact. What he can't do is the blessing over the Torah reading. He can't take responsibility over the community. And at this point, we believe, we express our faith on Jake as a young adult, as a mature kid. One of the two, we express our faith in his commitment to Torah or Mitzvah, and because of that, we believe that he can come in behalf of the entire congregation and do the blessing over the Torah reading. And as a matter of fact, you will do the blessing over the Torah reading, and you will also do the reading itself. So I'm going to call you. You stay there until I call you. Yamod, Nar Amar Bitzma for the Maftir, Yaakov David. Laila, 1 second, thank you. Yaakov David, Ben Chama Bat Yehuda, Bedovid, Ben Chama al Aliyah la Torah, Arevi'id, in the day of his bar mitzvah, and you can say, Yallai, Rai, 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 Yallai, Rai, 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 Yallai, Rai, 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 Yallai, Rai, 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 Yallai, 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 Rai, Rai, and now you're going to read them after.
That was fun.
Wait a second.
I'm just putting on.
The blessing. You have them after? This is by Yetzirah, so
Yes, yes. Remember at Vayishma? So do the blessing.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai
Noten
noten
HaTorah.
Now if I can find where I put my thing. Oh, is this it? All right. Vayishma Yaakov El Aviv ve'el imo vayelech padena Aram. Vayar Esav ki ra'ot benot Canaan ve'enei Yitzchak Aviv. Vayelech Esav el Yishmael. Vayikach et Machalat bat Yishmael ben Avraham achot nevayot al nashav lo leisha.
The closing blessing, sweetheart.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen. And while the Torah is open, we say, Misheberach Avotenu ve'imotenu, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. May the one who bless our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, he will bless all those that came up to the Torah in honor of the Torah, this wonderful congregation, Shabbat, and Nara Bar Mitzvah, Jacob. May you all merit from the Holy One blessing of protection, rescue from any trouble or distress, and from any illness, minor or serious. May God send blessing and success in your every endeavor together with all Israel, and let us say, Amen. And there's one more blessing that we add when we have an open Torah. We add the Misheberach. We use that opportunity, this opportunity, to recognize people in our congregation or in our lives that are dealing with illness, and we try to elevate our loving energies, and we try somehow to connect with them and to be partners in their healing. So if you have a name that you'd like to share this morning, please do so. Just say it. If you have a name. It doesn't need to be a Jewish, it doesn't need to be a Jew, whoever is in your heart. We pray for all those names that you said, and we also pray for those that you have in your mind you haven't said. Misheberach on page 371. pledge to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, wish to all of them רפואה שלמה והחלמה מהירה, fast, but more important, a complete recovery. We continue our service with Agva Anglelila. So we have for Agva, Stuart, Anglelila, Stephen. So we'd like to invite you to come up to the bima. Yes. Besotator, please rise. Asher Sam Moshe לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני אל יד משה. תורה, 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 תורה. So we are going to read from the Haftarah now. We're reading from the book of Samuel, chapter 20, and you have also the translation right there, so you can follow Jacob in your programs or in the red book. Wait. And you know what we have for you? Wait. We have something nice. Look at this. It just was a bottle of water, don't worry.
I'm pretty sure a bottle of water doesn't really sound like a booze.
We have a different bottle of water right now here. Yeah, that's it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nevi'im tovim v'ratzah v'divrehem hane'emarim ba'emet Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer lo Yehonatan machar chodesh v'nif kadata ki yipaked moshavecha v'shilashta tered ma'od uvata al hamakom asher nistarta sham beyom ha'ma'aseh v'yashavta etzel ha'evan ha'azel v'ani shaloshet hachitzim tzida ore l'shalach li l'matara v'honei eshlach et hana'ar lech mitzah et hachitzim imamur omar lana'ar hine hachitzim mimcha v'heina kachenu v'voa ki shalom lecha v'ein davar chayronai v'im ko omar la'elem hine hachitzim mimcha v'ha'ala lech ki shlachacha Adonai v'ha'davar asher dibarnu ani v'ata hine Adonai beini u'veincha ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol ha'olamim Sadiq b'chol hadarot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer v'oseh, ha'madaber u'makayim, shekol devarav, emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah, v'al ha'avodah, v'al ha'nevi'im, v'al yom ha'shabbat ha'zeh, shenatata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, L'kedusha v'limnucha, l'chavod u'tifaret, al hakol, Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, u'mevarchim otach, yiparach shimcha, b'fi kol chai tamid le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha'shabbat.
All the Hebrew right now. So the only thing that we are missing now is one of the most important things that we do with Torah, Jacob.
And what would that be?
We try to understand what is in there. And we try to read Torah. And when we read Torah, we try to connect that with our lives. We try to see how we understand that. And we try to read that with our own eyes. So the most important thing is when we convert the Torah, not just in a book that we keep in an ark, but it's something that is trying to talk to us and to make us think about our lives. So we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, I was
No,
wrong.
all right. It's that, right?
Yeah.
Good. So I would love to hear, and I want to tell you something. Slow down in advance. So go slow.
Slow.
I'm
Mo.
enunciate. I'm pronunciating. Take it easy.
Shabbat Shalom. Hello, and thank you for coming to my Bar Mitzvah. I'd like to start by thanking my mom and my dad for helping me and giving me that little push I needed to get here. Well, actually, it was a little bit more like shoving me with all their might. I would also like to thank all of my friends for supporting me throughout my journey. That's really saying something because my journey would have felt like forever without them. In addition, I'd like to thank everyone that came from near and far to share this special day with me. All of you loving me enough to make the long trek, some across the entire country, is overwhelming and is a tremendous gift in itself. Last but certainly not least are my grandparents in the temple. During the last 9 months, my grandparents, especially my grandfather, has helped me the most. He went out of his way, and rain or shine. After all, for all you Easterners out there, this is California. He would have challenged snow if we had had it, to come and tutor me every Monday and Thursday. When I felt like falling flat on my face, he would say, "Get your stuff together. You're young. You shouldn't be complaining. I'm the old man here." And after hearing his bar mitzvah jokes over and over again, for the strangest reason, I feel like he may be getting me a fountain pen. That's for my mature audience. For the temple teachers have tirelessly worked with me, the reluctant pupil that I can be. 4 out of 7 days a week were spent right here. So thank you for all your love and support throughout my journey. The Torah portion for today comes from Toldot. Toldot means generations, and is about Isaac's family and background, and his relationship with his wife, Rebekah. Isaac and Rebekah both want children, but are unable. They pray to God, pleading to have children, and their prayers are responded when Rebekah becomes pregnant with 2 twins. 9 months later, the twins are born. The first twin was covered from head to toe with red hair, so they named him Esau. Through Hebrew synonyms, means sire, which means hairy. The second child was literally holding onto the heel of Esau when entering this world and was named Jacob, which through Hebrew synonym, Akiv, means heel. As they grew up, Isaac and Rebekah chose their favorites. Isaac favored Esau because he loved sports and hunting. Rebekah favored Jacob because he was calmer and he liked cooking. So one day after Esau had a long day of hunting, he saw Jacob cooking a stew. Esau asked Jacob to give him some food because he was starving. Jacob said, "On one condition, give me your birthright." Esau agrees to give up the rights of firstborn out of physical weakness associated with his hunger. Years later, it is time for Isaac to give Esau, the firstborn, his special blessing. But before Isaac could give it to Esau, Rebekah hears God say to her that Jacob must get the birthright. She convinces Jacob to deceive his father, who is nearly blind, by having Jacob put on a fur coat and receive the blessing instead of his brother. Fearing retribution from Esau, Rebekah deceives Isaac into letting Jacob visit her brother in a distant city in the quest for a wife. So throughout the story, many lies are told. Isaac lies and says his wife is Rebekah and is his sister to save his life. Jacob lies to his father to get the birthright, and Rebekah lies to Isaac to allow Jacob to leave home, escaping retribution from his brother. Jacob was given the birthright by Esau, and God granted it. But if Jacob told the truth, would things have turned out differently? I still struggle in deciding whether if all these lies are justifiable. What does the Torah tell us about honesty? Is honesty the best policy, or is lying justifiable to protect? Under what circumstances do we find lying permissible? Is it okay to lie to protect someone's feelings or to protect a life? What if lying is for personal gain? What if that personal gain was to feed starving children? What if the deception resulted in the victim's children starving? Not such simple questions as they challenge one's morals and ethics. As the Torah depicts, lying is part of societal norms. In fact, in a 2002 Massachusetts University study, 90% of all children by the age of 4 have learned to lie. Amazingly, 60% of the people studied who were asked to talk for 10 minutes committed at least one lie. What's worse is most people lied up to 3 times during that same duration. Interestingly, of the 60% of the people who were lying, most thought they were of the 40% who tell the truth. It appears that lying is so integrated in our behavior that we often don't know that we're even doing it. I still believe in the truth. I believe this Torah portion is meant to challenge us all to think about what we say and how our actions affect others. As in our reading, we can make large changes in people's lives through what we communicate to them. Often the actions are difficult to reverse. So here are some good reasons for telling the truth. 1, the truth is easier to remember. It can be so stressful trying to remember what you told people if that story changes. Who needs the stress? 2, it empowers people around you to change and grow. If we tell the truth in a constructive and sensitive fashion, haven't we done good? And 3, it brings peace of mind, earns respect, and is a sign of love. What could show greater sincerity and strength of character? Don't we personally benefit from telling the truth? I do believe honesty is the best policy. As many of you know, I am a type 1 diabetic. For my Mitzvah project, I have continued my efforts through educating people around me about diabetics through ambassadorship and conversations with people who will listen. I have also been active in raising money for Juvenile Diabetic Association. I was able to spearhead a fundraiser through my karate studio where we raised $10,000. In addition, we yearly support JDRF funding through sponsored walks. Through these efforts, I hope and pray to see the end of all diabetes. Once again, thank you for all the love and support you have shown me throughout the years. You are why I am happy and healthy. You are why I am here today. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Natalie Wertzer, and I'm the Director of Education here at TVT. But 10 years ago, I was a teacher at our preschool ECLC, and Jacob entered. And I have to say, I like to think of myself as less of a teacher and more of a co-learner. And Jacob, you are the perfect example of that, because I learned a lot about carbs. And I stopped eating goldfish at snack time because they have a lot of carbs. I stuck to string cheese. But Jacob, you came in, and it was a challenge. We had never dealt with type 1 diabetes before, and we took on that challenge. And first I have to thank your parents for trusting us with your precious gift. And throughout that journey, we watched you grow and learn how to regulate yourself. And that was Maura Cook's goal at the end of preschool, when you left kindergarten, that you would be in charge of your diabetes and you would be aware. And I was really proud that when you left, you really did that. And I've been able to watch you grow throughout your years here at TBT in our religious school and our Hebrew school. And I have to say, was that easy? No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy journey, but today is about you recognizing what you can achieve. And you talked about being honest and being truthful in your Devar Torah. And I have to say, we had some really honest conversations even lately about how you're feeling about everything. But this, as proud as I am, and your parents and everybody here, this is about you being proud of yourself and recognizing that when you challenge yourself and you push through things and adversity, that you can achieve those things. And I want you to keep that in your heart always and know that you learn that partly here, and you saw the support of your family and friends, and you always have that here in your community. And part of the presentation of gifts is to show how much you are appreciated in our community. So The first and most exciting thing that I know you will wear with such pride is your name tag as now an official congregant of TBT.
I don't have to wear my mom's anymore.
you
I'm not
don't.
Joy Simon.
You're
My
not
new name
Joy
is
Simon.
Jake Simon now.
You are Jake Simon.
I'm not Joy Simon anymore. I have a new name.
Okay. All right.
No more Joy Simon. I am now Jake Simon.
You are officially
See,
Jake
it says
Simon.
it right here.
So Jacob, we have a Torah study community, and they have planted a tree in Israel for you, and here's your certificate. So that is your first gift from TBT.
That is a wonderful tree.
It is beautiful.
It is a very
beautiful.
wonderful tree.
And you have your bar mitzvah certificate to make sure if anybody ever questions your Judaism that you have your bar mitzvah
See,
certificate.
I have had a bar mitzvah.
It is official. It is official. But here's some bad news. Your journey is not over. It doesn't end here. It does not end here. Now, you are a brilliant child. I've known you since you were 2, and I've watched you grow, and you have a beautiful mind. And you can continue your Jewish studies in our teen program, and we talk about ethics. We actually do social action in our community. But I also want you to visit Israel, and this is a gift certificate, and this is from, this is from NIFTY, which is the youth movement. And as an adult who just went to Israel for the first time, I have to tell you, it is a beautiful and powerful experience, and I want you to have that. And I want you to go back as a teen, as a teen without your parents. It's a different experience. So that is your gift certificate for this.
I was 8 years old at this time.
It'll be different, I promise.
I remember showing off my Israeli coins to my whole class. Look, 3rd grade, this is my Israeli coin.
Pull you back. So the men's club is also proud of your accomplishments, and they have a book of Jewish values for you to read on your free time, when you're not on your phone. Please read that. And last but not least, you still have 2 more Shabbat dinners with your class, your B'nai Mitzvah class. And the reason that we're doing that is we want you to enjoy the idea of stopping your week and enjoying Shabbat with your friends and family. And to help you with that, you have a Kiddush cup. And that is from the whole community at TBT. And again, Jacob, we are so proud of you. I knew you would get to this day. You kicked and screamed sometimes, mostly, but you took on the challenge, and today is us celebrating that accomplishment, and we all say we are so proud of you, and we love you dearly. Noah, please go.
See, I'm Jake Simon. That's me. This is the most exciting part. All right.
I am so proud of you, Jake.
Okay.
You did a terrific job.
That's nice.
What Natalie said already, thank you, sir.
Do you mind being proud from here?
I'll be proud right from here, yes.
You'll be proud here?
Here you
Great.
go, sweetie.
So everybody will hear you.
I'm very proud of you, sweetie. And I echo everything Natalie said. And I just also want to say a couple other things. One is how totally awesome that your name was in your Torah portion and your dad's name was in your half Torah portion.
And I got this new badge, too, that says my name.
It's all about
That's
names.
nice.
Yes. So,
This is the best part.
So-
This is the only reason I got bar mitzvah, because of this tag right here. I wanted people to know who I am.
well, you know, Jake,
I'm famous in my own way.
you are. You are. You know, one of your superpowers that I've learned about you is that you see everything.
I do.
You
like
do.
that American flag right there.
Yeah.
I do see that.
You see everything. And
I also see all these people.
yes.
See that too.
Yes, you notice everything in every little detail. And you really care too. And that's your other superpower, is how much you care. And I wish for you many blessings. And take this feeling of pride and success and let it sustain you if you ever have any moments when you wonder, am I going to be able to make this challenge? And you'll know, yes, because I made it through this. And I learned how to pace myself and how to do something that takes a long time and that's tough. And you did it really well. May you go from strength to strength.
So last thing in this round of circle of blessing. We have the tradition of doing a shower of sweetness around the baptism. Pam, 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 pam. Punch, punch. Take. Gaby, get ready. Get after time. So, we are going to try to do the last chapter of our service. I know that you are excited by the candy, and I strongly encourage you to keep it for later, as much as we can. Something like that. So, please rise as we open the ark to return the Torah to the ark. We are on page 374. Do you mind? כי לקחתו נתתי לכם תורתי אל תעשו עץ חיים למחזיקים בה ותומכיה page 586 for Aleinu Leshabeach. Aleinu Leshabeach. Aleinu Leshabeach Ladon HaKol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהותנות כשמיים ביסר הארץ, ומשל יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו לגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו, אינו עוד אמת מלכנו, אפס זולתו, הכתוב בתורתו, מעתה היום ועד שבועות אלוהיך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ ועל הארץ ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. היום ההוא, היום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו You may be seated. Much. You may be seated too. Nice to meet you. At this point of our service, we dedicate a moment to recognize the souls among our congregation that have a yahrzeit this week, that are remembering an anniversary of death.
Leonard Bronstein, Florence Fishberg, Evelyn Janot, Sarah Kurtzbard, Jenny Manson, Eileen Steele, Ruth Greenberg, Lenore Levinson, Beverly Klasky, Bertha Poles, Francis Weichman, Shirley Glasser, Doris Pesner, Tony Talento, Samuel Lewinson, Joseph Joel Lockett, John Reisman, Martha Schwartzman, Selma Serbin, Morris Friedman, Bud Gorman, Henry Frederick, Janet Schwartzman, Moisey Ehrenberg, Norman Thomerson, Molly Zelenkoff, Victor Navarro. And we're in the slow sheen for the first 30 days following funeral for Linda Mizrai, Phyllis Fleischer Taylor, Rachel Wager Lacrosse, Sherry Mencher, Alan Solomon, Nettie Efron, Ruby Goldberg, Jean Pearl.
If you are during the first 7 days of mourning, Shiva, please rise. If you are during the first 30 days of mourning, Shloshim, please rise. If you are during the first year of mourning, please rise. If you have an anniversary, a yahrzeit this week, please rise. Now you can support our fellows by standing or sitting, joining us with your voices, your heart, and your intentions, your kavanot, on page 598 for Mourner's Kaddish. Itgadal be'it kadash shemeh rava, בעלמא דברה חירותי, בימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, באמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמי עלמיה. יתברך, בישתבח, ביתפאר, ביתרומן, ביתנשא. ביתהדר, ביתעלה, ביתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בעלמא, באמרו אמן. יש למה רבה מן שמיה, בחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, באמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, באמרו אמן. May their memories be for a blessing, זיכרונם לברכה. You may be seated. So, Jake, where's Jake? That's it. You did an awesome job. So we are excited. So, and now into some congregational information. Those that came to the speaker night yesterday, I think that we all agree that we are speechless. The speaker didn't show up, and we don't know why yet. We will contact him after Shabbat, so we apologize for those that came, and we'll find out after Shabbat why he wasn't here. We hope that he's okay. And probably he Googled Temple Bet Tikva and got the one in San Diego, and I hope he's having a wonderful Shabbat wherever he is. But we will work in a different date. We're still very interested in the speaker and in the topic. So that's number one. Number two, tomorrow we will be at the Nixon Library, and our junior choir will be singing. And under Gabby's direction, and in some collaboration with Temple Betor, and Sarah will be playing piano. What? You'll be there. Okay, good. Make sure that you go. We developed some kind of fear about people showing up or not showing up. Make sure that you go, and I'll be there too. I will be there too. And one more thing. So we are going to celebrate Hanukkah a month in advance. That's the date that Nixon Library gave to the Jewish community. And we love this community event, so we and 500 people are going to be there. So make sure that you arrive early and you park with time if you are bringing your children, or if you are coming to see our children. And what? It starts at 10 a.m. Thank you for letting me know. And because I didn't. And one more thing. A month afterwards, actually in Hanukkah, we will have a musician in residence. Alan Goodis, a very famous camp song leader, is coming to Orange County in a partnership between Temple Bet Shalom and B'nai Tzedek and Temple Bet Tikva. So we'll have a session for youth with Alan Goodis, and we will have a Shacharit Shel Shabbat in a month from today with all the rabbis, Rabbi Cohen, Rabbi Young, the cantors, so all who is willing to join us in that service with Alan Goodis and our staff, and all who wants to participate from our team. Please make sure that you join us and you participate later on Saturday night on the 16th, December 16th, in our Orange County Hanukkah party. With that said, we will conclude our service inviting Jacob's class and previous class to come. Let's get together in this area. And family to conclude our service singing Inemato. Come, guys. Sophia, Bryce, come. And Jacob, come. And you too. You are the family. Yes, you are. Jacob, come here. Come here with your mom, your dad, and you can make sure. Please rise. And maybe the teacher, Shannon and Gabby, come you too. גם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. שבת שלום, everyone. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה, הנה, הנה מה טוב. ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים ואחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. אוי שבת אחים ואחים גם יחד. אוי שלום עלינו, אוי שלום עלינו, אוי שלום